Hey guys, Sonic Hyperfire here today, back with another video today, continuing on with my playthrough on Sonic Mania. And today we are going to be finishing off Sonic Mania with Titanic, Monarch, and Egg Reverie, so yeah. And Titanic Monarch is the 4th new zone in this game. It's a completely new final level. And yeah, I really do enjoy this stage. This stage is, you know, a great final level. In my opinion, I just think that this is the best final level in the whole Sonic series, because even though it is a little on the easy side, that's still better than having a final level that's, you know, extremely frustrating, like Cannon's Core, or Eggman Land, or maybe End of the World, or, you know, Scrap Brain Zone. It's not like, you know, this zone is really fast paced, as you can see right now. There's not, or at least Act 1 is, and, you know, there's not, like, you know, bullshit enemy placement like there is in, you know, Scrap Brain Zone, and especially Metropolis Zone, you know, cause in Scrap Brain Zone, there was just Scrap Brain Zone was the worst classic Sonic zone, in my opinion. There was the fire that spewed out of the ground, the electricity, the buzzsaws, the enemies were just bullshit. There were a ton of bottomless pits. And then Act 3 of that stage was just Labyrinth Act 4. And then for Metropolis Zone, the enemy placement was complete bullshit. There was lava, and there was 3 acts, so that made it even worse. And those Astron guys, those guys are horrible. They have fucked everybody over at least like 10 times. I mean, let's be real here. All of you guys got screwed by those Astrons from Metropolis Zone. And yeah, this gimmick is really cool, where you hop in this roller coaster with the Egg Robo, but yeah, also it's better than Metallica Madness Zone from Sonic CD, because you don't really get lost, and yeah, it's just kind of better than Metallica Madness Zone from Sonic CD. Not better than this Metallica Madness in this game, but yeah. What else? Death Egg Zone, it's definitely, from Sonic 3 Knuckles, definitely better than that zone in my opinion. It's just not as frustrating, and yeah, this is a good final zone, because whether you're experienced with Sonic games or not, this zone really shouldn't be, you know, this zone really shouldn't be too hard for you, you know. I really like this zone. This is a great final zone, and I really like the music as well, for especially this Act 1, because this level looks great. It's a great final zone, and the music is so damn good. But yeah, anyway, we'll talk about that later. Right now we are at the mini boss, the Red Eye. This is the same guy from Death Egg Zone, the same mini boss, except after you defeat him, his phase 2 is much easier and much better than it is. But yeah, and again, you know, I really love the music of this zone, and because the music of this zone really like actually makes you feel like the world is coming. Like, the music for both acts of the zone, especially like I think toward the end of Act 2, the music really makes it feel like a final level. The music makes it feel like the world. It's like the music makes it feel like the world is ending. Sorry that I repeated myself like that twice there. Yeah, here we are going on a roller coaster with Egg Robo again. No, he crashed into us. That's so cool, but yeah. This act right here, pretty long. Probably harder than the first one. And yeah, damn, this is a good-ass zone. It also emphasizes the Phantom Ruby. So basically what we have to do for Act 2 right here is we have to, there are 4 pathways we gotta go through. Oh, and by the way, if you do this pathway, this section correctly, you can actually get a big ring, but I missed it, unfortunately, because it's actually kind of hard to get But yeah, so there's 4 little pathways, and after you get, after you complete all 4 of them, a portal opens with the Phantom Ruby, and you go into it, and you go to the final boss, which is a great final boss. We'll probably talk more about that when we get there, though. And yeah, I just really love this stage. You know, it's not, you know, it is kind of, again, it is kind of easy, but at least it's not frustrating, you know, at least it still feels like a final level, you know, like you wouldn't, like when you look at and play this zone and listen to the music, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is a final level. But yeah. And yeah, we're going on a roller coaster again. And yeah, this zone really didn't give me too much trouble though when I first played this game. Honestly, it really didn't give me that much trouble. And yeah, so now you're almost done with this pathway. Oh, and fun fact, again, the Xbox can only record for 10 minutes, so my recording actually stopped around the time when I was like almost finished with the boss. And one of the reasons why I turned supersonic a little, I feel like a little early here, like yeah, one of the reasons why I did that is because I wanted to, you know, just not lose my ring, not lose any of my rings and miss the chance to go supersonic. And I also didn't want the video to be like too long or to end. I didn't want my Xbox to stop recording. But yeah, and look at those animations, how they're fixed like that. I really like that. Yeah, so now, whoa. Oh yeah, and I failed there somehow. But also, Egg Reverie, the true final boss. Oh, love that. We'll talk more about that though when we get to it. Also, I think this level is a lot better than, like, Cannon's Core. In fact, in my opinion, Cannon's Core is the worst final level in any Sonic game, even worse than Eggman Land and End of the World, because, I don't know why, because, like, the Tails and Eggman part is bullshit, and the Knuckles part is also bullshit. The only parts that are actually enjoyable are the Sonic and Rouge sections, which make up, like, which don't even make up like 40% of the stage. So yeah, and you gotta be really careful around here, because otherwise you'll end up like Tails and you'll get crushed like that. So oh, and yeah, and if you have the electric shield like I do, then you'll just get dragged down with that electricity, and I almost got stuck there. Luckily I didn't, because if I did, then I would have had to probably restart the recording all over again, because I don't have debug on, I don't think, when I was playing this. So yeah, and now we are almost done with Titanic Monarch. And you know, End of the World from Sonic 06, definitely not as bad as like Clement says, I don't think, but it's still a pretty challenging final level, you know, good final level. It's not the problem with that level. The problem with End of the World though is that you only have 5 lives, and you can only get up to like 7 lives or 8 lives, and that's not enough. And that's just not enough, and that's the biggest problem with that. And Eggman Land, obviously, that level just goes on for way too fucking long. I don't even need to explain why Eggman Land is so bad. I do actually kind of like it now though, but yeah, but now we are going to the final boss. If you don't have all the Chaos Emeralds, if you're playing with anybody except Sonic, then this would be the final boss. And yeah, so this guy, what you gotta do is you can't hit him until he starts to try to shock you. And then you also, I love this final boss because I wish there was like a phase 2 though to make it a little harder, but I love it because you get to fight like all, it's like it feels like a final boss, but it's not like super, it's challenging, but it's not like super challenging. You get to fight all the hardboiled heavies except for Heavy King, which we will be fighting Heavy King in Egg Reverie. And we are already almost done with the final boss of this game. And yeah, wow, we are already basically done with this boss. And now we are going to the true final boss of Sonic Mania, Egg Reverie. And my god, dude, I fucking love this final boss. I don't know if it's my favorite final boss, but it's definitely one of them. First of all, the idea of the fight is great. You have the Heavy King, who portrayed Eggman, and he, as you can see right here, he's trying to use the Phantom Ruby's power for himself. And now Eggman is gonna try to fight him and take it away. So it's gonna be all three of us fighting over the Phantom Ruby. Me, Sonic, Supersonic, Heavy King, and Eggman. And yeah, also the music for this fight is phenomenal as well. It matches it perfectly. And yeah, Heavy King is overall, though, definitely harder to fight than Eggman because of his little balls that surrounds him. And yeah, also you can fly in this fight or stay on the ground, but usually I stay on the ground because when you fly and you do the really cool dash, it costs 5 rings, and that's my biggest problem with this final boss, is that when you do the dash, it takes away 5 rings, and I really wish they didn't do that because the fight would be more epic. And of course, if Hypersonic was in the game, the fight would be even more epic. Like, holy shit. Like, yeah, I was actually worried that I was gonna die while playing this boss because Heavy King just keeps shooting his balls that, you know, take huge chunks of your rings away. Like, look at that, only like 14, 15 rings left. And by the way, Sonic Mania is obviously a prequel to Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces happens after this game. Classic Sonic is the modern Sonic's world. And yeah, this is overall a great final boss. I love it. And yeah, well, I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't die. And you know, this is a decent final. It's a great final boss, and it was kind of challenging when I first played it, but it definitely didn't put me through as much hell as Doomsday did. And the timer's also going crazy on this level for some reason, which I don't know why that is, but the timer's like going all sorts of crazy. But and yeah, so again, this is just a great final boss. I mean, I love the idea, I love the boss. My only problem with it is that the dash costing 5 rings. That's my only problem with it. I really just feel like that was unnecessary and that they didn't need to do that, honestly. But and boom, Heavy King is now dead. Now we just have to hit Eggman one more time, and boom, he's dead. And now we have beaten Sonic Mania. We have gotten the true ending, and I will see you guys next time with another game. I don't know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.